For this month's painting, I've selected Portrait of Mrs. Marie Jeannette de Lange, which is also known as Portrait of Madame Marie Jeannette de Lange. I'll start with the facts and figures first and then get into the story behind it. This painting was acquired by the Rijksmuseum in the 2000s and was purchased with the support of the Rijksmuseum Fund, the Bank Giro Lottery, which was abolished in 2021, and the Rembrandt Association, which the Rijksmuseum website describes as the largest group of art patrons focusing on art and art acquisition in the Netherlands. Its object number is SKA4989, and its dimensions measure 70.5 centimeters high by 77.4 centimeters wide. So, the visual content, the main subject of the image is of course Marie Jeannette de Lange, who is positioned on the right with her hair pinned up, studying a book under the light of a kerosene lamp, which is partially visible on the left next to a vase of roses. Both the lamp and the vase are placed on a table covered with a floral cloth, and a second, larger vase of flowers in the background blends in with the colourful pattern of the wallpaper. De Lange was a Dutch amateur painter and dress reform advocate who was chair of the Association for the Improvement of Women's Clothing. The association promoted clothes for women that were more hygienic and comfortable and less restrictive. In 1898, the association held an exhibition about women's labour in The Hague, and the promotional posters and catalogue for that exhibition were designed by Jan Turup. Turup was a Dutch painter whose styles included symbolism, Art Nouveau, and pointillism, which is the technique he employed for this painting. The pointillism technique involves forming an image by arranging small dots of distinct colours, so the painting you see is the illusion of a single image. Europeana estimates that De Lange and Turup probably first met each other during the preparations for that exhibition. Europeana is the web portal created by the European Union to digitise the collections of over 3,000 cultural heritage institutions across Europe. This painting was painted at De Lange's home in Van Stolk Park, which is a sub-district of The Hague, in February 1900. And the artist has left his signature in the lower right corner, which reads J. Turup 1900. The pink dress De Lange is modelling is a reform dress, which Europeana describes as probably a bespoke handmade and maybe self-made creation, combining a peachy pink, softly flowing dress with a bolero vest. As with most reform clothing, the design of the dress is very simple, and the fabric as well as the trimming are undecorated. What's so significant about this painting is that it was painted in 1900 and depicts a reform dress advocate wearing one of her own reform dresses. By 1920, Dutch women had acquired suffrage, and by the end of the 20th century, so had every other European country. This painting was painted in the first year of the 20th century and has come to symbolise the radical social change that would define that century.